Alright, can we... Yeah, we can open this back up. Which gets us back to here. Which is where Atrus went. Because he took the car back to the linking book. So, is there something... How do I get to the antenna? We have to extend the antenna, didn't he say? Okay, maybe we do have to go down the elevator. I didn't think so, but maybe we do. I'm not sure. That's gonna drive me crazy. Alright, so this... We need to get power to this before we can actually do anything. Yeah, this is where the crystals will be. This will let us modify each of the crystals. But we need to get power to this first. Yeah, this was the new thing, to try to do it by wave amplitude. Or wave modulation. But yeah, I think I do. I'm pretty sure I need to get power to this place first somehow. And then probably this to deal with the antenna. I don't know. So yeah, I think we do have to leave here for now. There we go. Well, at least we finally get to explore Tamana. This is kind of the main hub age this time around. Okay, let's go down one. All right. Okay. So we can go around this way. Oh, we just went straight down, didn't we? Straight down the path. Okay. We went a little bit further than I was expecting. Okay, so we can continue down that way, or... What is that? On the floor here. Oh, they're just flowers. Okay. From the vase. From the planter.
Hey, come here. You gotta see this.
So yeah, no Catherine this time around. Alright, Yisha, I'm coming. Yeah, she went over that way, but I kind of want to go in here first, but we'll continue. See what she wants.
Don't worry, he'll come back. It's his favorite sleeping spot. My necklace showed it to me.
Your necklace?
Got it 2 weeks ago on an age called Serenia. Shows me all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
You think that's strange that my necklace shows me things? Dad does. He says a lot of things I've seen on Serenia aren't real. My brothers believe me, though.
Oh, so she talks to Cirrus and Akanar. Alright. I can't go around that way? I gotta go this way, apparently. Alright, well, I guess let's keep exploring. Let's go this way. Interesting. So one thing I never much cared for about MYST was that it was implied that, you know, Atrus and his family lived on MYST Island, but it didn't really feel like a living place. Tamana does. You know, like a place you could actually live. So I wonder if they actually lived on Tamana and they just used MYST as, you know, kind of a hub to link to other ages. So this, I think, is Cirrus and Catherine's bedroom. We have... I think this is a lamp, but there's no power to it right now. All right. Oh, and that's Cirrus and Akinar as kids playing on MYST, being watched over by Atrus and Catherine. And you can tell it's MYST because that's the fountain with the boat in it, and that's the clock tower. And just like in MYST, you can go into the fireplace. Oh shit. Well, there's still no power, but it looks like there's a secret behind the fireplace here, just like in MYST. So yeah, these are lamps, but there's no power right now. All right, let's go over here. What does this say? So those are their names written in Dunny. I'm pretty sure that's Catherine, and that's Atrus. So, Catherine, my love, we must be united in this. Can you find it in your heart to listen and forgive? For I cannot be strong in this alone. Oh, no, maybe that's Atrus, and this is Catherine. I'd assumed, Atrus is shorter in English, so it would be the shorter name in Dunny, but that's not necessarily the case. But this is written like it sounds like this sounds like it's from Catherine. Catherine is ready to forgive, but Atrus isn't. Somebody, however, seems to be taking some nighttime medicine to help them sleep. Alright, so that's all we can see in here for now. Like I said, we need to turn the power on. Okay, that's where we came from. Because I guarantee you... Yeah, that's locked right now. I guarantee you that is to move the bridge here. Which, why wouldn't you just, construct it with two bridges? I don't know. But, I'm not the one... Okay, that's stuck too. I'm not the one who built this place. I mean, in terms of, gameplay, I understand completely. They need you to keep you from going to certain places that they're not ready for you to go to yet. But it still just seems weird as an actual living place that you wouldn't just have, a bridge. Why would you have a moving bridge like that? Why wouldn't you just have everything open together? Alright, so this... Okay, so this is how we can start generating power? I don't know what that did. These things stopped glowing. And now it's locked. Great, did I just screw up? That's not doing anything. The water wheel's not engaging is part of the problem. And I don't know if it's because those are locked or what. And that's locked now. That's not going back down. So I hope I didn't just screw that up. Well, there's more we can go back and explore. Alright, I really can't... Oh, Yusha's gone. This is where she was. And there doesn't seem to be much here. Alright, so she's gone now. I don't know where she went. I see her. She's behind us. Right over here.
didn't
Yep.
he? He does that a lot. Mom made him install an extra power box in here just in case. Oh no!
What?
His box is supposed to make sure certain things always work in the house. There aren't enough rows lit up correctly. Only a green light on top of a failed row means something's getting power. I wonder if we can move them.
Alright, so we found our next puzzle.
Better not. Mom doesn't like me messing with electrical stuff. Come on, little guy, let's go see our friends. Hey, I never noticed that before.
What?
So cool. I think my beetles are making a nest.
Oh. Alright.
Oh wow. I'll have to show this to Dad soon as he gets home. He loves this kind of stuff.
And I see that there's a door back there. I have to imagine with how much open air this is, like, this place doesn't get a lot of rain. Alright, we can continue exploring, or we can fiddle with this. Alright. I have no idea what any of this does. Okay, so that resets it. I think in order to get everything powered up, I need to get it into these two. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, so that one, and now there. So that's completely powered. But this one is too much. Actually, if I do that, then it's fine. Now, if I do that over here, it's almost like a Tower of Heaven puzzle. Okay, put that one over there. Alright, and then put this over here. And then, boom. There as well. No, no. Move this one over here. Move this one over here. Okay, now that's too much. I need to shave one off somehow. I need to shave just like one more off. What if I move you over here? And then you there. Okay, that gets it down to 3 off. Let's store you there. So yeah, the top row is like where you're pulling it from. The bottom row is where you're sending it to. Okay. I still need to shave one off. Like, I got one perfect. No. Damn it, it's too far. Okay, if I do there. Okay, so that gives me 2. And if I do that. There we go. Now I got one isolated. Okay, if I pull you over here. Alright, and then this to there. Oops. That one to there. There we go. And that's what we needed. Alright, so that is solved. So with that, we should be able to start the power up again. But first, I want to explore a little bit more. Oh, that's locked. Can't go that way. All right, what about some of these journals? There's a lot of them. Can't get a better look at that. Hello? I linked to Haven yesterday. The smell of its beach washed over me long before my vision cleared. With the veil of haze slowly lifting from my eyes, I forced myself to breathe very deeply. I had not told Atrus I was doing this. Oh, this is Catherine. He would have argued with me and told me again how dangerous it is to visit the prison ages before Tamana's linking chamber is built. But construction takes time, and I could no longer wait for him. The rite of the shipwreck rising out of the sea filled me with unexpected dread. Of course I'd known it would be there. Sorry, Catherine's penmanship is not great, but considering she was illiterate for a good chunk of her life, it's not unsurprising before Gen taught her how to read and write. Of course I'd known it would be there. I'd seen it countless times in Atrus's viewer, but seeing it for real through slanted metal bars made me realize exactly what we'd done. I imagined the words my son would throw at me, and courage drained away like summer wine. I did not try to signal him. I feel nothing but numbness now. It was my idea to write the chambers into existence, to bend the art so that a secure room might be inserted in each age with solid walls no force of man might break. So that would be what the room looks like from the outside. Only then could we risk visiting our sons and leaving a Tamana linking book behind when we left. It took me months to convince Atrus that this could work, but now that the chambers exist, and I will speak to my sons for the first time in years, I find myself not knowing what to say. How will I explain our decision to leave them prisoners? If hardship and isolation have not caused them to repent, as was our hope, what words will soothe the anger in their souls? Weeks have passed, and still I have not found the courage to link again. Perhaps it is just as well. Atrus was not pleased when he learned what I had done. He begged me to have more patience, then put extra pressure on the Guild of Stonemasons to finish. Today they informed us that Tamana's chamber will be ready in 2 days. Had we been able to use the art to create it, as we did with the ones in the prison ages, it would have already been finished. But things always take longer to build when you must do it by hand. Now Atrus is looking forward to having our bedroom back. I should be too, but I keep wondering how I will be able to sleep there, knowing our sons are just a wall away. I worry how they'll act when they greet us, how different they will be from the laughing boys I remember playing with toy boats in MYST's reflection pool. They were happy then. We all were happy. Anna was still with us, and the love we shared as a family knew no bounds. I don't know who Anna is. Was Anna perhaps a first child? A daughter they had before Cirrus and Akinar? I don't know. There's been no mention of it. Then Anna died, and our cozy world unraveled. To deal with the loss of his grandmother... Oh, Tiana. Atrus's grandmother, Anna. Tiana. Okay. To deal with the loss of his grandmother, Atrus buried himself in work, spending less and less time with our sons. At 8 years old, Cirrus must have seen this as rejection, but even then his pride was too well formed to let it show. And as for Akinar, he'd never known how to channel his emotions appropriately. I do not excuse the crimes committed. Cirrus and Akinar shattered so many lives in far worse ways than Anna's death shattered ours. It's for this reason that I have stood by Atrus's decision and left my sons imprisoned all these years. But I cannot escape my own culpability in this. For when Cirrus and Akinar needed me most, I was too consumed by sorrow to see. I am being torn in two. I'm trapped between a mother's love for her children and a woman's loyalty to her husband. I don't know if... And then just scribbles. And you can see, like, Catherine is not the artist Atrus is. Her drawings are much more crude than Atrus's. It is so hard. I watch Atrus and Akinar trying to communicate, and it feels like knife blades nipping through my heart. They don't know how to relate to each other. Akinar speaks only from emotion, and Atrus here fears he's made his son a savage. Only my presence keeps things from fraying. It's easier with Cirrus. They share a love of science, and Cirrus's willingness to discuss advancements he's made ignites a similar excitement in Atrus. Yet even then, Atrus doesn't believe. He's unwilling to trust, because he knows what moments they... excuse me. He knows what monsters they have been. Yeah, scribbled out must. I must find a way to resolve this. I must break through Atrus's doubts and get him to see what he cannot. It's been a long time since I've written in this journal. I thought perhaps I had lost it, but while repotting plants in my study, I found it behind one of the incubators. It must have fallen there when Atrus reconfigured the generator. No matter, I have it now. Yisha asked me today if Atrus and I are still arguing. She never... she was... treated... she was seated at the patio table, her head bowed over her school books. She was concentrating on so hard on tracing a Jarhovati. I don't think she saw my reaction. We have always been careful not to disagree in front of her. I should have realized how insightful she can be. I watched my daughter forming the dunny words so carefully, and I remembered how easy it had been to convince Atrus to start teaching her the art. He never did teach Cirrus or Akinar. He started to. He wrote Jananan specifically for that purpose, but after a while he feared they would abuse it, so he stopped. He's not worried about Yisha. He sees how curious she is about life and how full of warmth she can be. It's obvious how much he adores her. As, I think, do Cirrus and Akinar. If there's any hope in this for all of us, it will be through her. So yeah, Yisha has become Atrus's heir in learning the art, how to write the books that contain entire worlds and will let you link to them. I must not let family tensions upset her. Tomorrow I will speak to Atrus about going to Tay for a few days. Perhaps time away will help me gain perspective and discover what it is I need to do. So I think that's where she is now, and I think that's kind of explaining why she's not around. I also wonder if they couldn't get back the same actress, because I think it was the same actress between Riven and Exile, but I'm not entirely sure. All right. Okay, we can go back this way. All right, so let's go turn the power on then, shall we? And yes, you can infer that the chamber where the linking books to the prison ages are kept is accessed through Cirrus and Akinar's bedroom, likely through the fireplace. It'd be a nice callback to MYST. So yes, this is in fact powered, but you are still not. You're still locked. But if I press the button, there we go. So that starts the wheel turning. Do I have to wait for it to turn long enough? Let it get up to speed, or can I just... Yeah, I think we'll let it get up to speed. There we go. We're generating electricity now. And then if we hit this, it should link to everybody? Or not? This is still locked or jammed. Well, the good news is we have power. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I think this lever is what dropped this down to here in the first place. I just wasn't paying attention. I think. If we leave and there's still no power, then there's something I'm missing, but... Okay, Yisha is walking that way. What? is going on? What the hell? Okay, what just happened? What just happened? It is now nighttime. And our vision is swimming. And this bridge is broken, so we can't get over to the generator, but we do have light, so that's good. And we can't get up there, but we can go back up here. Unfortunately, Yisha went over the other way. You know, we saw her. She went this way. So, oof, not good. I don't know where she is. We're supposed to be looking after her. She's still just a kid. Alright, there's nothing here. Got some nice little dragonflies. Whoa. Got some stuttering. That wasn't good. Alright. Well, the butterfly book is open. We can take a look at that. This might be important, so let's go ahead and take a picture. There we go. Alright. Can I check you? So yeah, we've got power to everything now, which is good. We don't need to fiddle with this at all anymore. So everything has power.